friends. We are talking all things going live. Let me know if you have any questions. We are talking on how to go live with confidence and ease. If you are new to my room, feel free to come in, ask your questions. Hopefully, you're doing well. This is my 4 o'clock live. We are here. We are going live, friends. This is my 4 o'clock live. Hopefully, all is well for you. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm sitting here trying to make sure. Okay, let's see. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate you all coming in, asking your questions. Feel free to connect with me. If you are new to the room, feel free to say hello. How you doing? I appreciate you all coming in. So we're going to get started in just a few minutes. I appreciate the support. Let me know if you have questions on how to go live. Making sure I'm setting my screen correctly. And so I'm going to get over to the TikTok streets rather quickly. Appreciate that support from all of you coming through. If you are new, feel free to ask questions and connect as well. So feel free to come in, ask your questions. 4:30. And hopefully you're all well. Hopefully all is well for everybody. Sitting up here setting up my screen. Appreciate you all being here. All is well for. Okay, that's good. I have sound. I was going to make sure I have sound going on. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if there's any questions. I appreciate you all joining. So I'm going to get started in just a few minutes. I'm going to see if I'm able to join. I'm supposed to be on a webinar. So I'm trying to decide how much of the webinar how much of the webinar I'm going to do right now.
Quick overview on viewer wishes.
Okay. I'm going to see if I can multitask and see if I can get couple things going at the same time. How you guys doing? Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to my live, go ahead and give me a thumbs up to like the live. Click that subscriber button below, as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. I appreciate you all being here. So this is my 4 o'clock live. We're going to talk all things going live. If you have questions about how to go live, feel free to connect, ask questions. Hopefully everyone is doing well. We're going to go live in just a few minutes so we can get started on the TikTok streets. If you are new to my live, feel free to come in and ask those questions. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, everybody. Let's see. So we're going to get started. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you so much for supporting. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. If you are new to the room, feel free to ask your questions. I don't want to assume that you guys already are connected, but go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much, Kylie. Welcome to the room. Thank you for being here. Appreciate the support with the live stream. If you have questions, feel free to come in, ask your questions. Thank you so much for being here. And then we're going to get started in just a few minutes. I always have to set up my screen. Hello, friend. Thank you so much for saying hello. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up as well. So we are kind of multitasking because I want to make sure I kind of take a peek at some of these webinars that are happening. I keep missing them. And there's one that TikTok is doing right now for viewer wishes. So I want to make sure I support people and attend that webinar as well. If you are new to the room, feel free to put new. I'm new. What do you do? I talk about going live, particularly when it comes to TikTok. I'm a TikTok live host. I'm also a creative network agency. I teach people how to go live. You can come up under my agency, Learning and Growing Your Live Stream. It is a free program, free 99. And so just feel free to come in, ask questions. Give me a thumbs up if you are new to my room. Also, go ahead and click that subscriber button, and we talk about all things going live. So we're actually about to go over to the TikTok streets. This will become a playlist. You can go back and watch it. So I appreciate you all joining. Thank you all who are here. Feel free to give that thumbs up, subscribe to the live, as well as click the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So as you guys are engaging, I'm looking at the comments, I'm seeing them, I am commenting back. So let me know if you have questions, but we are going to go over to TikTok as well. So feel free to ask your questions here, as well as if you want to jump over to TikTok, you can ask questions there too. Thank you all for being here. I am going to get started in just a moment. Appreciate the support. And then we're going to get started as well with the live stream. Feel free to ask questions as we get to chatting. I'm setting up my screen real quick. And then I'm going to also put a couple other gifts out there. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate the support. And we are live. TikTok live, live streaming tips. How to go live on TikTok. Feel free to come in, ask your questions on how to go live. Let me know if you have questions on how to go live. If you are new, come on in, ask your questions for live streaming tips. Thank you all for liking the live. Feel free to ask your questions on how to go live. Thank you so much. Those who are coming in, feel free to come in, ask your questions. Are you watching a preview? Thank you so much, friends. Others coming in. Miss C Royal Squad, welcome to the room. Others coming in, feel free to come in, ask that question. NT Inspiring Beauty, welcome to the room. Appreciate you as well. Come on in, ask your questions as we prepare to go live. We're going to talk about earning online. Hello, friend. How you doing, Soda? Thank you so much for joining, Diana Stroke Survivor. Hello, friend. How are you as well? You guys, I apologize. I am super duper late, but I had a meeting and I was like, okay, let me get going. Thank you so much. I saw Wani live, so I had to go in and pop in on her. Join me live. Thank you so much. I'm sending out my live message now for thank you all for being here. I am multitasking. I'm actually listening to a webinar for monetization tips from TikTok. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all being here. Feel free to ask questions that are relevant to live streaming, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Douglas, I had an audio only live today and it actually worked out very well. What does that mean? Hey, Deb, how are you, friend? What does that mean it worked out well? You had a lot of views? Let me know. You said it worked out very, very well. You know, right now, TikTok is doing a webinar for the Creator Career Program. And so they're doing it on monetization. So I'm trying to peek and see what's happening. They're talking about viewer wishes, so we'll talk about that too. You said, I had some great discussions. I love that. I love that. Hey, Houston, how are you, my friend? Welcome back. How are you doing? That sounds good. Some great conversations. I may end up doing some audio lives when I'm on my trip. Your girl may use the audio version when I'm on my trip as well. I very well may do that because we'll see where life is at, what I'm doing. Said I'm good, been a little sick, but good now. That's good. And I didn't glitch at all. That's good. That's good. Thank you for the follow. Houston, you have to follow me. Let me know if it doesn't show up for you, but thank you for the follow, friend. I appreciate it. Let me know if your follows go away. Lucy, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Those who are coming into the room, thank you for grabbing that daily heart, me, my friend. Those who are coming in the room, let me know if you guys have questions. We're going to get started. We have Want to Earn on Live, Master These 7 Ways. We're going to talk about that. I'm actually watching a webinar. Probably should just talk to you all about this. She's talking about viewer wishes, so we know that that is an effective way to get engagement. So we'll talk about that as well. I said, I don't know why. Interesting. TikTok, be nice. Be nice. Yeah. Level 18. You've been here. Wani, how are you, my friend? Welcome to the room. I was saying I popped in on your live for a second. And so I was happy to catch you. I'm trying my best to get around. Some of y'all just it's just a time conflict. So I wish I can stay longer. Hey, friend. Thank you all for coming in. We're doing our liking and tapping. Thank you for the populars. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for the Dr. Lisa Cares. Appreciate the support as well. So as you guys come in, I'm going to turn on your wishes. I'm kind of ear hustling a little bit as I listen to this webinar that's talking about monetization. So if you're part of the career, what is it called? The Creator Career Program. They offer weekly webinars, and then because I go live at this time, they always happen at my live time. Just so happened I had peeked and realized it had started, so I was like, let me just play it in the background. So they're currently talking about viewer wishes, which is this feature here, and how to effectively utilize it. And so it is a great tool as you think about your topic and ways you can integrate it. And Wani, I have to admit, I love the way you had your different questions there. Oh, I keep forgetting to check those. Yeah, there's one. I went to the one about matches. Okay, I did matches a while back. It was like maybe March. I think I went to a match one. It was good too. It was good. It was good to hear some of the tips. And they were talking about making it more competitive in a sense that you can have these challenges that you and your opponent do at the end, and maybe have it more aligned with your niche. So you and your opponent are people who have a similar niche. Thank you so much, Mama Green's Corner. Welcome to the room. Others coming into the room, I appreciate you all joining. We're currently live. We've been live for 5 minutes. We have 3.4K likes. So let's see if we can pick up the pace a little bit and get those likes flowing. So thank you so much. If you guys don't mind liking on this live, it will help to get pushed out a little bit more, hopefully. So we'll see what happens. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you for those roses. But Wani, I was gonna say I like the way your viewer wishes. You were really good with creating ways for people to engage. When I came in, you was like, I want you guys to think about it. And her viewer wishes said thinking. I was like, tick, tick, tick. I'm thinking, I'm doing my thinking. So so it was cute. I loved it. I loved it. So you could do something like that as a way to kind of keep the engagement going. Yeah, it worked. It worked. It was perfect timing. I don't know if the others were supposed to be clicking thinking too, but I did it. Rose Go, welcome to the room. Thank you so much, friends on the YT. I appreciate it. And so, yeah, I clicked it. You said thinking. I'm thinking. I got you, friend. So, yeah, so there's some creative ways people use it. I still don't know where to see impressions. So, here's where to see impressions. I actually did it after I got off the live yesterday because I know it's a little hidden. It is a couple clicks to get to it. You don't see it immediately unless you go a little deeper in that page that tells you your views compared to other people. You're 99% better than the other folks that's doing the same live. You know, they have that one. So it's on that screen. If you click, if I recall correctly, I'm trying to picture when I did it. It is under that message. It tells you your some quick analytics. Click view more or view something, and then it takes you to a page where your analytics are broken down for that particular live. Scroll all the way down and it shows you your impressions and like a little text box almost. Thank you so much, Shireen the Treasures. Thank you so much for being here. Next time you get off your live, oh, I didn't click view more. Yes, it's right under there, and so that's how you get to it. Yep. So so check there. It does not exist under the regular analytics, unfortunately. I'm not sure why they don't have it there, but it's not there. So we'll see. Check there, see if you can engage more. Thank you all for coming through. I appreciate you all joining. Let me know if you guys have questions. Um, Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Paid rate. That's a new feature. Huh. Interesting. Is that a new feature? I'm sorry, I got distracted. She had something on the screen called a paid rate. I hadn't heard of this before. I don't know what she's referring to. I'm going to have to look at it. So interesting. Okay. So thank you all for coming in. Let's see. We have 5.7 K likes. So we're definitely trending behind. We have 8K minute. I mean, I'm sorry, 8 minutes that we've been live. So what we'll do is talk about ways to earn. So viewer wishes, and like I said, is one of the ways. And actually, on this webinar, they're talking about different ways to earn. Thank you all for being here. Scary Stories, welcome to the room. Let's make sure you are engaging and not spamming the chat, friend. Let me know if you have any specific questions about how to earn online. This is not a grow room, so we don't spam the chat, but I'm happy to answer questions that you may have as well. Others who are coming in, and be sure to follow the live host if you come in. Hey, Spiritual, welcome to the room, friend. How you doing, my friend? Others coming in. Shella, Jose, welcome to the room. Rhonda, I don't know if I said hi to you. Lucy, welcome to the room. Appreciate you all being here. Mama Green, thank you so much. Thank you all for grabbing your daily heart meets. We did have heart meets in the AM live stream, so I don't suspect that we will get the heart meet again for the flash goal. So we'll probably have a regular live goal. It'll be flash goal. It'll probably be something like roses or something. Is there a link for me to join your agency that you can send me? Of course there is. Do me a favor. You see the box in the corner, or let me pin my Service Plus. If you want to message me here, message me agency. Just put the word agency, and that way I will remember to send you the information. Okay. I'm trying to create an account that is usually followed by people that see a service. Oh, okay. Well, there's a different way you want to go about that, and when you come into someone's room, you want to make sure you say hello, how you doing. You want to make sure that you also follow the live host and get your daily heart me. So those are ways you want to do it, friend. Hey, Deathly, how are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you. Thanks to Box Flyer. You said agency here. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. You're the best. You are the best too. So what's your live schedule? Put that in the chat for us. Others who are coming in. Hey, Gina Marie, how are you, my friend? Let me know how you doing. So feel free to come in. Thank you so much. How you doing, Tasha B? Welcome to the room. So let me know if you guys have questions as we get started. We're going to talk about different ways for engagement. So and how to earn online. So viewer wishes is a big one. I don't want to underscore that enough. Thank you so much, friend. No Francais. I think that's French. Let me see what language that is. Let me see if I can translate. Good evening is exceptional. Thank you. Thank you, friend. Appreciate it. I go live about 3 times a day. Each live is about 2 hours. Oh, awesome. That's good. And what's the topic? Tonight will be 3 consecutive days, 8 p.m. Nice, nice. Good evening, Carolyn. Extra income over 50. How you doing? Hello, my friend. Director in the house. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much. Those who are coming in, I appreciate you all coming in to support the live stream. Miss Vicky, how are you, friend? Coach V, welcome to the room. Thank you all, friend. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. I said in the live go, they talk about that. All right. Thank you so much. So I appreciate you. Let's see. Interesting. So let me know if there's any questions. You guys, I said I was kind of multitasking, so I'm looking at TikTok and what they're offering too for this webinar. So I wanted to make sure I caught some of it. It's part of their webinar that they're doing. Thank you all. You said topic 3 ways to earn from my phone at home, digital marketing. Okay, sounds good. How you doing, Coach V? Welcome, welcome everybody. Thank you for that level up cake. Look at you, friend. Congratulations. Others coming in, I appreciate you all joining. Let me know if there's other questions. Let's see. And so appreciate you all coming in as well. All right, so we're going to get started. I was waiting to see if viewer wishes, not viewer wishes, if our flash goal popped in. We're 13 minutes behind. We're just now hitting our 10K, which is awesome. Thank you so much, Lucy. Hello, friends. Others coming in. 3 p.m. Mountain Time Retirement Real Talk. Awesome, Rhonda. Awesome. So that is 3 p.m. Mountain Time. So is that for tomorrow's talk? So I think that's already passed. So I think you're doing that tomorrow. Others, or is it coming up? Maybe it's coming up with the time difference. It's almost 5 o'clock here. Um, Others coming in, put your topic, your time, and your time zone in here. You said Phoenix time. Okay, gotcha. Arizona, gotcha. Okay, that's right. Arizona time zone right now. Okay, and then others coming in, put your topic, your time, and your time zone as well, so we can get that real quick. And I want to make sure we are supporting the live stream, so feel free to share out the live. We'll see if we get our flash goal. We may not get it today, so here's hoping. Maybe we won't get it, so that's totally fine. If you don't mind sharing out the live, thank you for that, Dr. Lisa Kayers. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting. I appreciate the support. And we're going to get to talking. So the last couple of days, I have talked a little bit about definitions. And I did a definition talk. Are we good? Let me ask this. I'm going to ask the question for you guys to kind of a pop quiz to see who knows the answers. 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, nervous system, creativity, and music. Love it. And Wani said tomorrow at 3 p.m. Unlearning emotional survival habits. I love that. Look at you, friend. Y'all so sophisticated with y'all live topics. I love it. Nervous system and creativity and unlearning emotional survival habits. Look at y'all. Awesome, friends. So let me ask this. Oh, TikTok gave us the flash go. Darn it. I thought TikTok was going to get away with it. It is 15 ice cream cones. TikTok is doing the most today. I got 15 heart me's earlier. So if you guys don't mind supporting by giving me some ice cream, I would appreciate it. Appreciate any ice cream you can provide. I would so appreciate it. Thank you all for supporting. Thank you all for supporting that flash goal. It is TikTok's goal, not mine. It's one per person in the room. One per person. We need a total of 15. If you have not sent it, this is a great time to send it. Let's see if we can get it accomplished. It is the flash goal. Flash goal is something you don't want to ignore. I say this all the time. Go ahead and click it, and you never know how your room will set up, show up and support you. So don't feel as if you can't do it. All right? So we'll get going. Thank you all for sharing those ice creams with me. And so we'll get going. Let's see. Hey, Holly. Appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. Let's see. I'm going to send it out too. We got, thank you. Oh, look at you, Glynis. Glynis, thank you so much for sending that. Awesome. I appreciate it, friend. That was a first time gifter. Awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I appreciate the support, everybody. All right. We are getting there. We are almost done with that flash goal. So I appreciate you all coming through. We need 3 different people to support the flash goal. We are in Florida. Thank you so much. My YT friends are asking. Thank you so much. Bishop's Flowers, welcome, welcome. Appreciate y'all all being here. TikTok said my energy low. You know what? TikTok and these trolling messages. Darn it, TikTok. Do y'all get those too? I was like, look here, TikTok. I can't start with y'all right now. Not today. Not today. Thank you, friend. So let's see. Thank you so much, Director, for the ice cream cone. We need 2 different people to send the ice cream cone. So we'll see if we can achieve it. Okay, so here's the pop quiz. Here is the pop quiz, you all. What is coins? Where do you get coins from? Tell me a place where you get coins from. Yes, those must distract. I know. TikTok is like trying its best to help, but it's not helpful, TikTok. It's not helpful at all. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm underachieving. Somebody on the YT said the bank. You get it at the bank. No, that's not where you get the coins from. Purchase from TikTok website. Thank you, Wani. Yes, your partner's bank account. Yes, that is true. So yes, you You are getting your coins. You're getting your coins. Thank you so much. We achieved that flash code. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, y'all. Appreciate you, spiritual, hanging in there, sitting in that last ice cream cone. Thank you so much, friends, and thank you everybody who supported the flash code. I truly appreciate it. So you get coins at the you get them at two places, either here in the gift box. If you click there, the lower corner where your coins are, or it says the word recharge. When you click it, you can do it in the app, so that's one place to do it. Or there's a message right above it that says recharge at tiktok.com/coin, COIN, and then you can recharge on the website. All right, so two places within the live stream. There's other places under your balance you can recharge. You can also exchange. That's another way you can do it if you are a live host. So you can exchange the coins that you receive. In the beginning, in the beginning, I do think there is this exchange of you coming in as a live host, people are supporting you, maybe you are exchanging or at least cashing out, and then putting that money back into the ecosystem to support people who are supporting you. So just think about it from that perspective. You want to get around and support people who are also supporting your live stream as much as possible. When everything's said and done, the goal is that you're probably doing a little bit of seeding your experience in the beginning, but over time, as you grow your community, you don't necessarily have to seed as much. Okay? If you complete flash codes, does that trigger TikTok to push live? It does have a little bit of a boosting effect. It does. Not super large, but you do see a little bit of a surge. We ain't seen it yet though. We haven't seen it yet. So we'll see. We did achieve it. Earlier it took a minute for my room to kind of get a little boost earlier too. It was kind of going up and down, so I don't know what's happening as of late. I've been trying to kind of pay attention to some of the things that's happening in the live stream, but I haven't seen I didn't see it as much of a boost in my AM. I will say this: during the weekdays, my live tend to have a little bit of a dip, and then the weekends I see a little bit of a surge. So I noticed that pattern also. Host is hosting a Q&A on earning income from TikTok. Ask your questions. Good job, TikTok. Um, you said please explain how the exchange accumulates. Um, navigation. Come on. Let me understand what you meant by that. And so with the exchange, as people are sending you gifts, you receive diamonds. Those diamonds, based on what happens in your live stream, the Scale Live rewards will turn into rewards, and that is the money you've earned. That money will accumulate in your balance for TikTok, your balance, and that's what you can exchange for coins if you choose to. You can change a portion of it, any amount you want, or all of it. Okay, so that I think that's what you're asking me. Let me know if I am understanding that incorrectly. Um, so yeah, let me know if that's correct. Those who are coming in, I appreciate you joining the live. Let me know if you have questions. So let me know in Simply SP if that's what you were asking. Green Thumb, welcome to the room, friend. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for being here. Jasmine, how are you, my friend? Thank you for the rose, my friend. Appreciate you, Jasmine, getting that daily heart me. Thank you so much, friends. So this might be our surge. This might be our surge. We have a few people coming in now, but we'll see. So keep in mind. So when it comes to goals for your life, as you're thinking about coins or exchanging, you can exchange coins. It's not the bang for your buck. I will say that. If you're a person who's starting off and you're like, you know what, I don't have extra cash to put coins on my account. As I go live, as I'm connecting with others, I'll use that to kind of help fund my other support for others. That's fine. Just know that you want to do that. You want to have some exchange that's happening or something that you're supporting. It is not the most cost-effective way though. You want to hopefully um, get use the funds that you receive for your live stream. Use those funds, um, have it cash out, and then when you cash out, because you're gonna cash out, then go to the website and get the 25% discount. Does that make sense? In a perfect world, you're going to the website to get coins, so you can get the coins for cheaper. That will be my recommendation. Are you able to talk about it, experience monetizing here versus YT? YT is a slow climb. YT is not a lot so far for me because I don't do I do lives only, and I'm not doing like the evergreen content like long form video content, which I need to do, which is something I'm gonna try to put a little bit more time and effort into it. Um, yes, thanks, driving. I get coins to exchange, but I don't go live. Oh, you're exchanging them because you're probably a viewer. I'm sorry, a guest. You're a guest in someone's live. Simply SP. So that's what's happening. You're a guest, and because you're a guest, yeah. So once you're because you're a guest, you're able to get live access. Give me one second. I was gonna take a picture. Hey, how you doing, Sonia? Thank you so much for being here. Those who are coming in, appreciate you joining. Let me know if you guys have questions. So yeah, because you're a guest, you're getting coins that way. So that's what's happening. No, I'm not a guest. Then maybe you earn some with the campaign as a viewer for Community Fest. Thank you, Jasmine. Appreciate you. Maybe under a campaign. Thank you, friends. Thank you for the ice cream cone, Palm. Appreciate that as well. So, TikTok is asking me, look at you, level 13. Congratulations. That's the only thing you would do. So, coins. Let's put this in the chat. We were talking about coins and doing definitions. Coins can be received because of gifting from as a viewer, I'm sorry, as a guest, not as a viewer. As a guest and as a live host, you can get coins. You can get gifts, and those gifts become diamonds. You also can get diamonds as a winner or recipient of a campaign. So for Community Fest, people were earning on Community Fest because of the Community Fest videos they were doing, or if they finished some of the different what do you call it? Some of the different challenges under Community Fest, those missions, you could earn coins for that. Well, diamonds for that. So campaigns is another way to earn. All right. Thank you, Black Lotus. Welcome to the room. Let me know if that is possible. Simply SP. I think that's probably how you would have done it. Okay. So appreciate you all. Let me leave the webinar. Wani, welcome to the room. Welcome back. Let's see. Okay. So that's another way to get coins. So let me know if I answered your question. I want to make sure I finished that. And so monetizing here versus YouTube. So let me finish that. No, I received it all the time. You receive them all the time? Yeah, the only thing I can think of is what you're doing. You're not doing it as a guest. You're not getting your gift gallery filled. So people will do that. People will join a live as a guest, and then again, people click their gift gallery and can send them money that way too, or I've sent them rewards. Yes, also, how does it work to be getting paid with videos once you reach 10K followers? That is the Creator Rewards program. That program is a hard way to monetize. It's challenging. It's not easy. And so I have not monetized on any video content for that. I think they make it very challenging. When it comes to 10,000 followers, you also can get video gifts. So the same way people gift you here, you can get video gifts there too. I've gotten some of those, but I haven't gotten from Creator Rewards program yet. So thank you. I heard there have been a lot of shady stuff with that program. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes. A lot of shady stuff. Yeah. So I don't, hey, Queen Shine, how you doing, friend? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it so far. I just think like it it doesn't. It's not. They're trying not to make sure you don't get good that you monetize on those videos. They want to. I think they really want these incentive programs, the different video incentive programs, to be the way you monetize and have people send videos that way. I think that's my suspicion. Like they're trying to really promote those things. Whereas you can have someone do a couple videos on their page, and if it performs well, or if you're part of like creator search insights, they have a promote feature. You can't monetize if they use the promote feature in your video. Yeah. So that's what's happened to me. They've used the promote feature. And then ironically, the videos I don't do a promote feature for, they don't perform as well. So I'm like, I see you, TikTok. I see you. Yeah, it is draining. It is. And again, I don't think it's lucrative. I think it's shady. Thank you, friend. How's everything going? Yeah, I think it's really shady. Yeah. Good morning, Capable. Welcome to the room, friend. Others coming in, feel free to say hello. So we were talking about ways to monetize, okay? Ways to earn money on TikTok. So I was doing definitions because I wanted to make sure people. Sorry, y'all. I swiped myself out. my Ring camera came on, and I clicked it by accident. So I was swiping myself out. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all joining. So let's go back. Let's go back to definitions. What is a diamond? Who knows what a diamond is? What is a diamond? Put it in the chat. And how do you get a diamond? Paying for boosts makes no sense to me. Organic views is always better. Exactly. Yep. A girl's best friend. Exactly. It is. That is true. The one on my finger from a guy. A coin converts to a diamond. There we go. Equal to coins. It is equal to coins. Yes, coins convert to diamonds. The gifts that you receive convert to diamonds. The gifts you receive are sent because somebody had to have coins on their account. They send those coins. Those coins, they send a gift based on that coin amount. And whatever that amount is converts to diamonds for a live host. So if you send 10 roses, roses are 1 coin each. 10 roses would be 10 coins. 10 roses would equal 10 diamonds. All right? So that's what's happening. So roses become diamonds, or coins become diamonds, or whatever the gift amount that person sent is, that equal to that in diamonds. All right? So that's first thing. Second thing, diamonds do not equal how much you will earn necessarily. So if you got 10 roses, you don't get 10 coins or 10 rewards, 10 cents or $10 or any of that. That's not what happens. You are getting a percentage. Okay? So you get a percentage of that earnings. I know we all feel a certain way about TikTok and percentages. We don't need to state the obvious. TikTok is a whole lot, and they take a whole lot. And so at the end of the day, though, you want to make sure. Thank you so much for the roses. Hey, how you doing, Natural Flow? Welcome to the room. You want to make sure that you are actively looking at ways to grow and build, and then ultimately you're trying to, again, make as much as you can here based on what type of engagement you got going on. All right? So, and what type of topic you're doing. So the diamonds become rewards based on what happened in that live, based on the scale live rewards. So what determines how many diamonds you get? What program? Put in the chat. As far as monetization, what determines what you earn? What program is that called? Anybody? What's the name of the program? Do y'all know? Do y'all remember? I know some of y'all might be typing. Somebody's typing, so let me know. Do y'all know? Creator Rewards? No, it's a slightly different program. Hey, Lisa. Live Incentive? No, different program. I just said program, y'all. What just happened? Y'all ain't listening. Hi there. How you doing, friend? I couldn't hear the question. My sound went out. Did it? Hey, Dula Shelley. Welcome to the room. Hello, everybody. That's Lisa saying. The Scale Live Rewards. Multitasking. The Scale Live Rewards. Scale Live Rewards is how you factor your monetization. All right? That's how you're going to factor it. You said, oh, yes. Y'all are funny. So yes, Scale Live Rewards. I will give y'all a pass because I was multitasking too, trying to listen in on that webinar that popped up. You said I'm multitasking too. Yeah, I was just multitasking also. I'm not the best with names. Yes, the Scale Live Rewards is the program. Janine, how you doing, friend? Um, and so with that program, thank you for the daily heart me. With that program, that determines how much you earn as a live host. All right, those diamonds are collecting. Best believe you're collecting all those diamonds, and that diamond is part of one of your metrics. So you really do want to pay attention to it. You want to pay attention to how many diamonds you've earned. Yes, you say yes. And because of that, you now need to understand that how long you go live, how many viewers you get in your live, how many new followers you get in your live, how many active fan club members you have in your live, how many days you go live. Thank you so much, Dula Shelley. And how you are performing in your league. Are you leaguing up? Are you surpassing the highest league you've ever had before? That's how you monetize. All of those are different metrics. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. I was shaking my head for dear life. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. And so just keep that in mind. Those are the factors that determine how much you earn. All right. So my A-Leaguers, I don't know if Lisa's still here, but she is the A-Leaguer in the agency. Her numbers are dictated based on her active. You said I'm here. Her active fan club members, as well as her A league and seeing in her A league, her A1 league, and so she'll get those bonuses. Okay, there's bonuses for that, and so just keep that in mind. I mean, the A leaguers, they got the bonuses that come. Okay, I don't want y'all to be like, hey, I didn't get my bonus. That's because you ain't A league. So, but TikTok advertises as up. You could earn up to 53%. You sound just proud. I know, friend. I know that's right. And so just know that that's how that works. So 53% is given to people who are at the top of the league game. That's the A league, and then you have everyone else. There's different metrics you want to make sure you're hitting. Okay. You said you worked absolutely hard, friend. Absolutely. You said I'm in my way though. That's okay. You just keep going, friend. You got this. You got this, Queen Shine. Keep going. You got it. Okay? Keep going. So I want you guys to understand there's multiple ways to earn. Viewer wishes, we'll talk about that because all of the diamonds is predicated on engagement in your live and specifically the gifting. And I'm gonna end with the end in mind because we talk about Service Plus, we talk about digital products, we talk about TikTok Shop, we talk about super fans, all that stuff. That's great. If you have a digital product and a Service Plus product, I'm gonna tell you right now, your goal is to play within TikTok's lines, play in the lines, play the game of TikTok for that to do well. If you are selling your course and you're just doing digital marketing, that's it. Figure out a way to also tie it to your gifting. That's the key. That's how you're gonna grow. I'm still trying to figure out shop and go. Okay, yeah. Are you going to the Discord webinars? That's good. If you're especially for Go, they've been having those pretty frequently lately. But the goal is to tie it to the gifting. If you are not, and you're just sitting here, you said say that again. If you were doing Service Plus or any course, because I know a lot of my people in my agencies and the agency are selling their courses, selling their ebooks. They're trying to get people to, buy their services. if you want it to go well for you in terms of getting more visibility, getting pushed out more, then tie it to the gifting. Those are the rooms that are doing well because they understand the assignment. The assignment is not for only you to get your sale, but TikTok to also get something out of it. That's how you're going to increase your visibility. That's how you're going to increase engagement in your room. TikTok is going to see your room for what it's worth and say, hey, let me send some more people here because people are actively engaging in this live stream. Thank you so much, B. You appreciate your friend. And so as you're doing this, it's important for you to tie it. Now, what I talked about earlier is like, this is Service Plus. This is Service Plus. Service Plus, you can change the messaging if you needed to. You can make it say, hey, if you send, I don't know, the confetti, happy birthday, I'll send you my discount code, or I'll give you my free thing, or whatever the case may be. That's how you do it. Because the gifting does matter. It matters to TikTok. It's how TikTok gets paid. So if you're not getting any gifting, but you're getting all your little orders done, and then you're gonna be like, oh well, no one's coming to my room. They're not coming to your room because you're not doing things in a way that TikTok also benefits. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, absolutely. I've seen some people have super fan only videos as part of their course. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good idea to get them to become super fans too. So for example, if you have your live go set up, you can easily say, and these words you can change. Those words are revisable. You don't have to stay with send this gift to my live and be a contributor. That's the default message. Okay, so you can change that. When you have access as the live host, I can go back up and click here and edit and change that totally. So you want to make sure you're actively doing the things where TikTok is also benefiting. Okay, that's the goal. And then over time you can decide how you want it to work for you as you're building out your community, growing your live stream, and even more engagement. Okay. Also, I love what some do where they do raffles for a free session product with gifts or superfan. Exactly. The only thing I would say is that raffle, you should tie it to viewer wishes, where somehow people have sent something from a gifting perspective to make it, and then you can use the wish queue to scramblize who wins. Yeah. But you want to make sure that gifting happens in your room. If gifting is not happening, you are not going, it's going to be a hard path towards growth. I'm going to tell you that now. If you think like, oh, I just want to go here and I don't need any engagement happening, no one has to do anything, we're totally abstaining from any of that, I'm going to say you're on the wrong platform. Because again, you're going to frustrate yourself because TikTok wants you to do that engagement. All right. Hey, Kurt, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Oh, look at you. Thank you for the crown. Appreciate that. The crystal crown. Appreciate that, friend. Thank you for that level 18 as well. Look at you, friend. Yeah, so keep that in mind. That's the big piece of this. I want you guys to understand, and I know some of you are like, well, that's not what I'm here for. Again, I'm going to say, well, what are you here for? This may not be the platform. Seriously, you got to think about this strategically because that's how you grow. Wow, I love that. That was cute, wasn't it? Yeah, that's how you grow. You got to be intentional about what you're doing here, friends. So we started with defining the terms, coins, diamonds, rewards, so that you guys understand that. That's hopefully you got it. If you don't know what a diamond is, if you don't know what a coin is, put it in the chat and say, Doc, I don't know what you're talking about. Can you recap? I'm totally fine with that. But I want you guys to understand the terminology because those terms mean something. Then we're going to talk about other ways to earn. I was literally multitasking, looking at a webinar from TikTok. It was a TikTok webinar that was talking about how to get more gifting engagement. It was about monetization also. It was a similar topic actually. You deserve to be poured into if you are creating value. That's true. It's true. Ideally, ideally, the people in your room see you for what value you're providing. They get to know, like, and trust you. They want to learn more from you. They want to grow from you. Depending on what your topic is, you're their solution. You're the thing they've been looking for. And so for that reason alone, they're like, hey, let me support this person because this is exactly what I was looking for. This is what I needed. And so think about it from that perspective. I don't think there should be feelings about, well, what people can and won't do. That's you projecting you onto the situation. Don't do that. You never know what people will be willing to do. This happens all the time. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you, Kirk. Thank you for that. You never know what's out there. You never know what type of blessings people want to have. How are you trying to how are you trying to do at least an hour live tonight? Okay. Seems like I'm starting over. That's okay, friend. That's okay. Just keep the pace going. Um, when I went on my friend's birthday trip, we went to dinner, and the waiter was so kind, young gentleman, really nice and helpful, and one of the young ladies at the table, it came time to pay the bill and stuff. We split it and everybody chipped in what they were gonna pay and stuff. And one of the ladies at the table said, "I want to put more in." Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate that, Kurt. She said I wanted to put more in for a tip. And it was her choice, her decision, but she gave her rationale for it. She said, the way he has been interacting with us and supporting us, she said, my spirit told me I need to do more. And there are people like that in this world. There are people like that here on the TikTok streets that you think, oh, well, I would never do that. I would never, send that type of gift. I would never do. You never know what people have on their heart and how they've been blessed and how they want to bless somebody else. So that happens all the time. And I say that to you all because, sometimes we're like, well, that's not a lot that should happen or live or person. It happens all the time. And there are people who, that's why I tell people I don't count people's pockets. I don't do any of that. I just tell you how this platform works. And it's up to you to engage in it or not. But I just tell you how the platform works, okay? And so you decide what works for you. But I will tell you, don't necessarily think that your community won't support, because you never know who will come in and support you. You never know, okay? Love it. Let's see. Hello. Hey, Beyond Attraction. Welcome to the room. Others coming in. Did I say hi to everybody? I appreciate you all coming in. Thank you so much for the gift, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much as you guys are coming in. I appreciate the support. Let me know if there's questions. If you are new to the room, put new in the chat. Put new in the chat so we can say hi to you. I know we have some friends who are sitting out quiet. Feel free to say hello, because we can see you. We can see you. God bless y'all. I sent you an invitation for the agency too. So say hello, friend. I sent you an invitation for the agency. So that way, let me know if you got it. Let me know if you have questions. T. Owens, Mockingbird World, thank you so much. Cotton Candy, thank you so much. Heart Print, welcome. Blessed every day, thank you so much. Chef Marie, thank you so much. Appreciate everybody coming through. Thank you all for being here. We had a lot of friends already here. How you doing? Appreciate you, friend. One Heart Print. Let me know if there's questions, but we're gonna move along. I just want to make sure we're gonna might jump around a little bit. I'm probably gonna do a stop closer to 6 o'clock, so that may put me more like a 90-minute live. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna quite do 2 hours just today because there's a couple things I need to do as I prepare to go out of town. So I gotta make sure I'm getting some daylight. So I'm gonna take advantage of the daytime too. Hello, Chef Marie, appreciate you. Hey, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Queen Sean, you connected with Soda. I appreciate you guys connecting. BU, how you doing, friends? Others in the chat, definitely connect with some good live hosts. Before I go, I want to say thank you, Dr. Lisa. Oh, you're welcome. You are welcome, my friend. You are so welcome. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for that. Okay, so as you guys, what was I about to say? As you guys are coming in, so we talked about the definition of coins. We talked about the definition of diamonds. We talked a little bit about viewer wishes. We talked about engagement when it comes to using the gifting, the live goals, things like that to support your stream, okay? To support your stream so that people, as you're trying to sell your products, your services, the things you're doing, you also are tying it back to TikTok and gifting. So you want to give that impression that people are engaging and gifting in your room, okay? Have a blessed day, everyone. Going live later. We'll share to group chat. All right, sounds good, friend. I'm going to try my best to pop in. I'm going to be popping around a little bit tonight. Thank you all for coming in. If I missed you, hello, how you doing? Appreciate you all coming in and supporting the live stream. Um, so let me know if you guys have questions. So we talked about that. Other things you want to do when it comes to earning online on the TikTok in particular is that you want to make sure as you're thinking about your live goal, there is the feature where you could do 3 goals. So I want to point that out. One of the strategies that people use is that they have a high, mid, low goal that they set. So 3 different goals. I set 2 today. Honestly, I was rushing. I usually do have 3 in there. That's totally fine. You can also change the words. You can make it fun and engaging, depending on what people send. If people send the glasses, you can make it so that you'll do something really cute and funny with the glasses on. Or maybe when people put the cowboy cat, I say howdy, how you doing? So there's things like that you can do. So make it as fun and engaging so people want to engage in that way too. When it comes to the words, just Carla, how you doing, friend? When it comes to the words, you can also put different words there. So again, when it goes back to, thank you, friend, thank you for that daily heart me. When it goes back to your services that you offer, if you pin that gift, you can change the words to say, if you send, this gift, you'll get my discount code for my service, my ebook, or whatever the case may be. And so you can set that up too. That's something you would set up in your system for your pay, your download for your ebook. But you can make it so that people get the discount code, and maybe you send them a Service Plus inbox message. That's the inbox, so you can send them an inbox message. You have a tally of all those people who gift that way. All right, so that's not something where you would not know who did it, because you can actually look at that. Okay, good. Have a fun trip. Thank you so much, friend. I'm traveling officially on Sunday, but I'll be in these TikTok streets. My plan is to go live at least once a day, Monday through Friday, and then I should be back to my regular schedule, possibly on Saturday. I just have to look at I don't know the flight itinerary yet. I'll just be honest with y'all. I don't know anything. Is that sad? I have no clue where I'm going. I have no clue what the itinerary is as I sit here right now. So we'll see. We will see. Hey, sincerely, watch me for 100 minutes. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for that daily heart me. Thank you, friend. Kurt, thank you so much. Everyone else coming in here, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for supporting. Um, so with that, so you can do the live goal. You can set up the different live goals for yourself. Some people will set it up so that maybe it is smaller items, and they just constantly reset it. So maybe you have, I'm gonna say, roses, or your heart me. Some people put the heart me goal too, so because they're trying to improve their fan club, increase their fan club. Thank you so much, Paris. Welcome to the room. And then so with that, people will just replenish those smaller gifts because people come in and achieve their goal. So that happens too. So people are coming in achieving their goal. So that's a big thing to think about. So let me know if there's questions about that. I appreciate you all coming in as well. So feel free to ask questions as we're talking about different ways to monetize and earn online. So again, depending on what your goals are, you can replenish your goal for your live goal. The earlier thing we talked about earlier was the gift gallery. And we had I guess it was kind of a more detailed conversation about the gift gallery, because I think a lot of people are not familiar with the gallery. If you don't know the gift gallery, most people in the room who are in the agency, you should know the gift gallery. A lot of people are not as familiar, so they don't even click the gallery. Now, I have been conditioned to click the gallery almost right after I do the heart me. So I'll send my heart me. I'll go over to your gallery, see what your gallery looking like, and then I'll make a decision on what I'm sending. Okay. And so that's how I operate. I try my best to be remembered in people's galleries when I go by. I try my best to. And I don't tend, I'll tell you guys this, I don't tend to compete for for the gallery gifts. Content with Callie, thank you so much, friend. Hello. I don't tend to compete. So what is that? I don't know if you guys don't know what that means, but there's title gifters. I don't necessarily compete to be the title gifter. If it's all lit up, I leave it alone. I don't take over someone's title. So that's something I don't tend to do. But I know there's people who do, and they'll compete for like the roses or donuts or the TikToker live and stuff. I don't tend to do that, but if you do it, put it in the chat. If you compete for the gifts, I agree. You don't tend to do it. If you and I honestly, it's not a bad thing that hey Brandy, how you doing, friend? It's not a bad thing. It's actually something I probably should go back and take over a title, because I tend not to send and become a title gifter if it's all lit up. Thank you for that daily heart, me friend. Yeah. So if it's already all lit up, I just ignore it and I just find a different gift to send. But I probably should go back and take someone's title. I'm just saying that could be something I do. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate that. The glasses. Do anybody else do that? Do y'all do that? Become the title gifter even after it's lit up. So, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I have no clue what you're talking about. No, but I love hitting it. You love it. I don't. I don't. You don't. If you who doesn't know what I'm talking about with the gallery? So if you don't know what the title gifter is and gallery, it's something you want to pay attention to. Okay, because as a viewer, you're missing the opportunity to get that visibility over the course of the week. So the visibility comes from people clicking that and seeing your name there. The visibility comes from the live host. We get a report at the end of the week of who our title gifters are. Porch Topper Pamela, welcome to the room, friend. Good to see you today. I don't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah, yeah. So you get reports of who was your title gifters. Yep. And so you know who supported you throughout the week. You can look up there and check. You should. So if you're not looking and checking, you should always look and check. I'm sneaking a peek on my break. All right, friend. So yeah, so the gift gallery is so important because you can see who is supporting you in different ways. And like I said, I tend to just don't tell nobody. I won't. You said, can you please give an overview of what it means to be part of an agency? I will. Let me finish the gallery conversation. I'll circle back. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. So I'll circle back to the agency. What is a title gifter? A title gift gallery. So if you click my photo, Okay, thank you, friend. If you click my photo, okay, you'll see my gift gallery. So let me show and tell on this account. So click my photo. That is two. I click the ranking. There's my profile. Let me turn this around so you guys can really see it. Okay, so we're gonna click the gift gallery. If you click the gift gallery, this is a B5 gallery. It's a little extra. There's a lot going on in here, but this is a gallery. So these gifts that are lit, TikTok sets the gallery. You don't. You don't set this. This is something that TikTok sets. If you all have not booked your one-on-one with Dr. Lisa, what are you doing? She will get you on track. I love it. I love it. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, I do. When you're an agency, I'll talk about this in a second. Sincerely, we do one-on-ones for agency members that are a performance review. We look at your analytics. So So Porch Talk with Pamela, she had a one-on-one with me where we looked at her analytics, and then we also we just talk about strategy and stuff. And then I also do consultations for non-people and agencies, so you could book with me and do a consultation or coaching. I have a client that just started the coaching, so I met with them today too. So just know there's multiple ways to get information. I talk about TikTok Shop. I talk about all the things that you need for TikTok Live or just TikTok in general. So I need to schedule mine. Yes, so schedule your you have to go to the school community wanting to schedule the one-on-one performance review, that appointment. So go there. And again, I just stick to, that call is strictly for looking at your analytics and talking through your live stream and what the data is saying. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. If you need more support beyond that, that's a separate appointment. All right. He said, yes, I booked coach. You did push Coach Good Coaching with me, and it is amazing. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Yes. So yeah. So Pamela, she's done it all. She's ready. Yes, that's what I need. All right. So perfect. Perfect. All right, friends. So when it comes to the gift gallery has these gifts in here, and you can see who are your title gifters. You can see the different people, and then you can see the other gifts that could use some TLC that don't have any love yet. And so if you hit 7,000, look at you. Congratulations, precious. Awesome. You are rocking and rolling. Where did you start? Where did you start at? That's interesting. Good job though. When you joined, were you under 3? I don't know why I think you started at 250. No, you didn't. Not when you joined the agency. What does that mean? No, you did. Did you really? No, you didn't. No. 2,500. You missed the 0. I think you missed. When I joined the agency, it was like 3,000. Okay, got you. Okay, so no, that's significant. It's 4,000. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. That's great. You're doing well. Keep it up, friend. That's 4,000 in 2 months. Is that what we're at? 60 days or so? Something like that. I think so. She said, yeah. Wow, that's huge. Seriously. So the gift gallery looks like this. So you will see a report of how many gifts that you had filled so far. So for the standard gallery, I have 5 of 21. TikTok put too many darn gifts in this gallery. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you, precious. And then you'll also see some specialty gifts. These are some extra ones based on a campaign. So that's what that represents. And so you get a report at the end of the week that speaks to your gallery. Each and every one of you have a gallery. And that gallery can be filled if you are a guest in someone's boxes. If you're a guest in their room, people can click your gallery and fill it. You can't do it as a viewer. So viewers don't get all the TLC that the guests get in the host. But if you become someone's guest, they could click your gallery and support your gallery. So that happens too. I would tell you, when everything's said and done, you want to make sure that you're going around supporting people who are supporting you. Okay? So that's the whole point. Whether it's your title gifters, people get that title, so they take that title, or if it is, your viewers, your guests. So be cognizant of that. Try your best to be cognizant of that. It's one of those things that will only help you become a more better live host. All right. Let me know if there's questions about the gift gallery. I'm happy to answer questions. Let me answer Sincerely's question about the agency. So, Sincerely, I don't know if you heard, but I just talked about the one-on-ones that I do. So I do one-on-ones, before I go into my spiel, I usually talk about TikTok, the purpose of this. So why is the agency important? I think that's why you asked the question. TikTok wants you to make sure you're growing. They're trying to grow the ecosystem of live hosts. Yes, I heard that part. Okay, good. They're trying to grow live hosts here on the platform. There's currently 8 million people going live. Of those 8 million, only 300,000 are with agencies. And of those agencies, there's like 2,000 agencies. And so ultimately what they're trying to do is expand the goal and the purpose of you going live, keeping you accountable, making sure you stay in compliance and not get in trouble with your accounts, and make sure that you're growing from a live host to based on what you're offering to your community, and keeping other people here and engaged in the platform, as well as growing from a monetization perspective, because TikTok also earns from that too. This has helped me a bunch. It has helped you a bunch. I love that. I love that. Thank you so much, friend. Um, so just know, when everything's said and done, it is very much about growth, okay? And staying safe, staying in compliance. And so agencies are here to train you, give you monetization strategy, which is what we're doing here in this live. You know, that's essentially what's happening here. So if you're new and you're like, Doc, I don't understand this part of how to earn online. Doc, I don't get why I would do battles. What is a battle? Doc, what's that gift gallery? Tell me more about that. That's what I do. So I come here twice a day answering questions. If you have specific questions, it ain't like y'all ain't heard me ask. Do y'all have questions? So if you are in the agency and you choose not to come to the lives or come to the weekly meetings, because we do weekly meetings as well, although this Sunday we're not meeting because of my birthday trip, but we do weekly meetings. And so just recognize that at the end of the day, it's not that support isn't here. You're making a conscious decision not to utilize and leverage that support. That's all I would say to that. It's just a great safety net and a great resource. It is, friend. It is. Yep. And so, so you would have got it. This is helpful. Thank you. You're welcome. And so you would have support. You would have weekly meetings. Go live twice a day. I do school community. So I have a school community for everyone, SKOOL, where you can get resources, information, as well as you can collaborate with other people in the agency. So a great way to connect with the community. We also do group chats. So I added a few people to group chats. I gotta add some more. So group chats is another way to connect as well, and share out your live, share out your live stream and your content. And then, I talk about the agency itself being just a great dynamic group of people who understand how to go live, who know what it is to be a great live host. I will say this, it goes back to what I was sharing earlier. You have to make sure that you're actually going to lives, networking, and connecting with people, and building your live. Let me be very clear about this. Building your live based on your target audience. Not everybody in the agency is for what you're talking about in your live stream. You want people who are interested in that topic. When I think about Precious, she does gardens. She's a gardener. So she wants people who are interested in gardening. Now that may or may not be people in the agency. So you just got to make sure that you're thinking about who's your target audience, and those are the people who you want to show up for you and be there for you and support you and help you grow. Thank you, Deborah. Welcome to the room, friend. So that's what I would tell you to do. Just be cognizant of that. And if you're not sure yet, you don't know, then that's probably where you want to spend some time trying to figure out how to grow your community. Okay? Let me know if there's questions. I'm happy to answer questions. I tell you, I have questions. If you have questions, I have answers. So feel free to ask your questions. What else are we talking about? So that is agencies. To join my agency, you have to be in. Make sure you don't have any violations or restrictions at the time you apply. Hey, Deborah, how are you, friend? Be sure that you are not already with an agency. One agency per person for one of your accounts. So you have multiple accounts, you can't join an agency. You gotta pick. All right? So be mindful of that. What else? If you are, trying to think of what else I want to say. If you are not in the U.S. or Canada, you have to be in the U.S. or Canada for my agency. If you earn too much, you can't join an agency. If you made over $5,000 in the last 5 months, made too much money, TikTok's like, no mas. You cannot join an agency. You're good. All right? Thank you, Deborah. Appreciate your friend. So keep that in mind. You want to make sure you keep your keep things in perspective in terms of that, how you're growing and what you're trying to do, and continue to grow. That's it. Continue to grow, friends. Let me know if there's other questions. The other areas that I talked about, Surface Plus, TikTok Shop. Do I need to talk about that, friends? And then Superfans. Superfans is another way to earn online. You want your superfans. You want to be mindful of having superfans and being intentional about how those superfans can support your live stream. So Superfans is another one you want. Okay. Superfans. You want to talk about Superfans? So yeah, Superfans. Superfans is TikTok's program for essentially if you want a subscription for a fan for I'm sorry, for a live host. So live hosts can they have subscriptions that they offer, and then ultimately what will happen is that how do you find who subscribed to your super fan? How do you find who subscribed to be a super fan? When you go live in your live, let's see. I'm gonna have to show you on my backup account because you can't see it here. And you won't be able to see it here. So it's under your Hey Bounty. It's under, let's say, let me go to, let me see if it's under this account. I'm not going to go under the agent, my main page. Hello, friends. Thank you so much. Let's see. You go down to the live side. Others coming in. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you. So you're going to go under your fan club. So under the fan club, click this little box here. I think it's that little box there. Let me just confirm. No, it's not that. Let me find it. I think we had this conversation before. It was definitely multiple clicks. I don't have any super fans, so hold on this account. Please don't make me go back and check. Fan club space, is that it? Yeah, okay, that's it. It's under fan club space. So let me see. So when you're, so this is the agency super fan. So fan club space, so I don't have any super fans currently, but there was one that's inactive. So if you go under fan club zone, scroll down. Thank you so much, friends. Under the fan club space is this area. Super fan space. And then there is the little member here. And you can look at your members. Okay, so it's the agency. Okay. So this account doesn't have any fan clubs, but that's essentially what's there. Okay. Let me know if that answers your question. But you have to go, it's a couple different clicks. It's under the super fan space. Hey, Talisa, TikTok is not always user-friendly. It's not. It's multiple clicks. We had to do this in the agency conversation. We were talking, like, how do you get to it quickly? And that was where we landed with. It wasn't easy to find, though. And there's a lot of stuff that's just buried under multiple clicks. Buried on top of buried on top of buried. So yeah, that happens all the time. Hey, how you doing, K Banana? Flourish, did you come in as well? I think I saw Flourish come in. Who else came in? Others coming into the live. Thank you all for being here. So yeah, it's under the super fan space. And that's where you could send little messages, but that's where your super fans are listed. And you can see who's the members there. Yes, it's not very intuitive though. And so you could create a group chat, and as people are coming and going and being a part of your community, you can create that group chat too as another way to capture who's part of your super fans. So, people will, actively participate and some will not. So, other questions, you all. I'm going to get off a little earlier because I actually, like I said, I was trying to get some daylight, but with my travels, I got to make sure I start taking advantage of a couple little errands I need to run. Let me know if there's any last minute questions before I get off. I so appreciate all of you all. Claim your points, if you don't mind claiming your points up top. You can claim your points That's where you will get higher up as a fan club member here in the live stream. So go ahead and claim your points. Let me know if you have any final questions for me. I'm going to get off the live a little early. Like I said, I had to try to get a little daylight so I can run a few errands. Let me know if there's any last minute questions. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you all for supporting the live stream. Who is going live? Let's put that in the chat. Put your topic, your time, your time zone if you're going live. So that way you can get some visibility as well. So put that in the chat for us. I appreciate you all coming in and supporting. All right, friends. And then, hey, Deborah, appreciate you, friend. Let me know if you guys are going live. I'm going to wait a few more minutes and see who's going live. Thank you so much. Come join me on the porch at 7 p.m. tonight. You won't regret it. This is Pacific time, 7 p.m. PST, which is 10 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much, friends. And so, yes, PST, yep. Thanks, found it. You found it. That's good. Anybody else going live? Yeah, that's PST for 7 p.m. PST. All right. Anybody else going live? Talisa, you're going live at 8 p.m. Shoppable. Is that tonight? Let me know if that is that 8 p.m. tonight. 8 p.m. Shoppable. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay, Shella, you're going live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. Our shoppable, Lisa, what type of products? And then Shella, what's your topic, friend? That will be my third. Nice. What's your topic, Shella? What are you going live about? I see where you're author for the women who feels alone and overwhelmed. I see you. Nice. Beauty and fashion. Beauty and fashion. Nice, nice. Okay. All right. Anybody else who's going live? Put in the chat. Thankful Thursday. Okay, Thankful Thursday. I love it. Okay. All right, friends. Well, thank you all for showing up. Like I said, I was a little bit of a rush today because I wanted to make sure I got some daylight in, especially as I ease up on this weekend. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the shares, the gifting. I appreciate you all coming through and supporting this live stream. Thank you all for your support and your kindness and generosity. Let me know if there's questions before I head off. Thank you for all you do. I appreciate that, friend. Thank you all for supporting. I will be back tomorrow, 10 a.m.-ish and 4 p.m.-ish as I go live, 4 p.m. Eastern time zone. So I appreciate you all supporting me and supporting the live stream. I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate the support. Thank you all for coming in and supporting the live stream.